Good morning, Penticton Vineyard. Your friendly neighborhood youth pastor here. I want to tell you about an event that's happening at the end of April, which I'm super excited for. It's our third annual 30-hour famine. It's happening April 27th and 28th, and some students have already started fundraising. What's a 30-hour famine? What's it for? Let's check out this video.
In 2011, food prices hit their highest level in history. For most of us, that was merely a source of frustration, forcing us to eat out less often or rearrange our spending priorities. But for millions of people around the world who live on $1 a day, rising food prices had a devastating effect. Here's how. Imagine that you had just $1 a day to live on, and from that dollar, 75 cents of it goes toward food. And we're not talking about a grocery list of steak, gravy, and mashed potatoes. No, 75 cents will get you some bread or rice, just enough to keep you and your family from starving. And the rest of your dollar, a whopping 25 cents, goes towards things like housing, medical bills, and school. Things are far from ideal, but you can survive. Now imagine that tomorrow, the cost of food doubles. Suddenly that rice and bread you've been surviving on for 75 cents now costs $1.50. So now what do? You have some tough decisions to make. You can skip meals, leaving you sleepy and dizzy, unable to work or go to school. You can buy cheaper food, but it's worse for you. It leaves your body malnourished, unable to fight off potentially deadly diseases like malaria, pneumonia, and tuberculosis. Or you can decide not to pay for medical bills, which is fine until somebody in your family gets sick or hurt. You can stop going to school, but if you don't go to school, you won't get a decent job, and you will continue in your family's cycle of poverty. This is how the global food crisis affects millions of people around the world. And the saddest part is, the crisis isn't because of a food shortage. Our planet is capable of producing enough food to feed twice the current population. The crisis is that people are going hungry because they don't have access to the food. So, how can we fight hunger? By giving hungry families the tools they need to feed themselves. By investing in their economic development, they can earn better incomes and buy nutritious food, not just today, but for tomorrow, and whatever uncertainty tomorrow might bring. Do World Vision's 30-hour famine and help build a better world for children.
To do our part to help the kids fundraise for this incredible event is we're holding a luncheon next Sunday, March 11th at the church in the foyer. All proceeds are going to go to the students' pledge forms. Also, there will be a student worker auction directly after the luncheon. Hey, Whitney, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning the bathroom.
Why?
It's dirty.
We're going to get the kids to do that.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Each student is going to have their poster explaining what they're willing to do and how long they're wanting to do it. Whitney, what are you doing?
Washing the dishes.
We're going to get the kids to clean our entire house.
What?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. Like I said last year, you can get your entire spring cleaning done and help kids in need all over the world at the exact same time. Remember, March 11th, next Sunday, after service, for the luncheon and the student worker auction. My name's Greg Hamm. You stay classy, Penticton Vineyard.
Greg, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready for the kids to come. What?